Hey guys, I'm W Ricks here, and today, obviously by the title, I'm coming at you with a update video for the Vietnam War MOC. Now, I've been getting nonstop comments, Instagram messages, Instagram comments, YouTube comments, just everything. So, if you have messaged me, trust me, I know that you guys have wanted this for a while. Uh, so I haven't forgotten about it, obviously, as here's the video on it. But I will say that there has not been a lot of progress made. The main reasons for this is one, I have not built the Brickmania Huey, so that's just a huge portion of this mock that is still unbuilt, and I can't really do a lot of stuff without it. Second off, I haven't bought a lot of more green pieces recently to kind of finish this. As you can see, there's a lot of unfinished area over here that's still uncovered from, this base, just tan support bricks that I'm using right now. So that needs to be bought, that needs to ship, that takes time. So that's that. I mean, another thing is that I'm seriously running out of these pieces. Let me grab one, these grass, I guess, pieces. I just don't have enough of them. I mean, I think that I've already used like 600 of them or something, which is kind of crazy because, I'm gonna pick up the camera, but you look at this mock and you don't really think that it would be that many pieces in terms of the grass, but it's a shocking amount of pieces that you need to use for those sections. So, I can show you, I'll move the camera over here and give you a better view. But yeah, I mean, I simply don't have enough pieces right now. But, at the end of the day, the main reason why this is not finished is because of that Brickmania Huey, because I can't really plan out a lot of the MOC's features until I really understand how big it is and how much room it will need on the actual base plate setup that I currently have. So obviously, once that's figured out, I can plan a lot more for this mock and really get a lot further. I'm not really going to be rushing it. I'm not going to be really going into high gear trying to finish this super quickly just because I'm super busy with a lot of other stuff. But I will do my best to get this, not get this mock completed, but I'll do my best to get a more in-depth and more updated video, I guess, out within the next 2 to 3 weeks, which should, I leave that as a theoretical, but it should show more progress just overall. I will say that the last thing that has been kind of constraining me from creating more on this mock itself has been my lack of Vietnam minifigs in general. So if you give me a second here, I'll go grab some from my box, which I'm going to be using for this mock. Okay, I'm back. So if you guys are wondering, I mean, you've probably seen, but I do have a lot of Vietnam figs in my collection. The only issue for me is that I have a lot of Americans, but I don't have a lot of Viet Cong. I just don't have a lot of Vietnamese soldiers in general, South or North. And those, those groups of people were highly integral to how the war played out and in many scenes throughout and many battles throughout the war. So it's kind of important to have those figures. What I will say is that Vietnam has started to release their updated lineup. So I have been able to get a lot more Americans recently on their first drop of the new Vietnam lineup, should I say. But they haven't dropped any of their Viet Cong or otherwise, kind of communist forces from this time period. So I really need to get those because I can't just have a mock really that just has a bunch of Americans on it with no enemies that they're fighting. I want this to be a dynamic mock that does have some element of a battle going on. So that's kind of necessary for the completion of this. So that's also, kind of an impediment to me finishing this. And that's why there hasn't been a lot of progress made. So, I mean, just to summarize what needs to be done, I need to get more green parts. I mean, that's necessary to build any of this. I need to finish the Brickmania Huey because then I'll really understand what kind of space I'm working with. And then I need the Minifig Co. to, kind of release the rest of their Vietnam lineup so that I can really build out my armies to an appropriate level where I feel like I have enough minifigs to create a mock or to fill up the mock of this size. So ideally, this MOC will end up being 64 by 64. We shall see how that's going. This is obviously just one 32 by 32 base plate. So at this moment, it's not quite that size, quite obviously. But, you know, I'm going to be working on this consistently over a long period of time, and we should hopefully get to that point where I feel like it's completed in the near-term future. So I hope that that answers some of the questions as to why there hasn't been progress made, why I haven't made many update videos and stuff like that. So I hope that I've alleviated some of your concerns, and that you guys are satisfied with the reasons why. But other than that, that's really all the update I have. There's not a lot of building update. I really just need to figure out how to do trees better. I mean, because right now you can see these are the trees. In general, they just need to be better. So that'll be a project for another day. But this is the end of the video. I don't really have anything else to say about this update. There isn't much to update in terms of the physical building, so there's not really any reason to show you any other portions of the MOC. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe to all the normal stuff, guys. I really appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you next time.